I wouldn't go to a typical conference just to sit there and listen. You want to participate as leaders, you want to learn, you want to engage, share your ideas, but also take on board ideas from other people.
We often have these ideas and concepts of what it's going to be like. We go there, you've got these kind of questions, and I know we've all walked away from some conferences with a lot of good information, but it really didn't answer a lot of my kind of questions or things that I had.
You go there to learn, but you really want to get something that is real, is updated, and it's very authentic.
I love this setting. I love that we can come here together.
The setting itself, intimate sort of seating together, meeting new people, not someone speaking at you, but a very collaborative two-way engagement.
The golden nugget from these sessions is that we're not just listening to one voice for the entirety of the program. It's listening to everybody's voice.
We're all part of it together. So that's what I'm looking forward to doing. We're able to sit here and have these, to me, these intimate conversations.
We're not just talking about things in theory that may eventuate one day. We're talking about real challenges we face today as leaders in any kind of PMO or strategy or any leadership function, which is how do you create and show and sustain value.
It's going to be a lot of like-minded individuals, especially because we've got multiple tracks going on at different times. You're going to be in a group or in a track with people that have the same interests and information that they want to know.
And because of just the caliber of people in this room, it's very deep and insightful conversations about topics that really matter.
Us having this dialogue back and forth with one another allows us to get out and answer these kind of questions, address what our real problems are.
I've gotten to know so many people, and we're able to have real world conversations.
The authenticity is brought by the interaction.
It just opened my mind to the type of experience you can get at a session like the unConference.
Because we're right here in this one room and being able to have conversations with you and everybody else collectively.
Because I feel like these sessions are in a way an informal benchmarking, so to speak. You can have conversations about your organization, their organizations, and figure out what works, what can work and what might work.
You can connect the dots with the content, with your other fellow attendees in a different way.
One of the things I really like about the unCON are the themes, and the themes were kind of decided by the people who register for the event and getting their thoughts.
I really like the approach you took to the topics, and rather than us coming in and saying, hey, these are the topics we're all going to discuss, when we had the kind of the focus areas, but what you did was went around the table and we all wrote down a list of our kind of problems and areas that we're experiencing.
The conversations and topics have all been organic. We may start discussing one topic that then leads to an idea from somebody or a challenge or an opportunity others have, and the conversation keeps on flowing.
It really kind of opened up for networking. I'm getting to meet different people in a different way.
It is not just about learning, bleeding edge or leading theories and processes and techniques around PMOs and creating more value. The relationships you build, the depth of the conversations you go into, the ideas you walk away with, the actions you can practically take today, not tomorrow, is something you can't find elsewhere.
Rather than just at breakouts like networking breaks and whatnot, you're really starting to network within those sessions as well.
You're going to walk away with relationships that you would not be able to form in just your local setting, because you don't often get to meet this caliber of leaders from all over the globe in one place. You also come away with a network that will sustain you in your career now and into whatever role you do in the future, because these networks and relationships last if you nurture them.
I want to be very, very honest. We go to so many conferences. Now, what is the most important thing? I believe it's for me, but I believe for everybody. We're there to network, meaning not network only to have connections like business cards, but to exchange our ideas. Imagine this combination of all this knowledge and wisdom and experience, this is what you can bring in the unconference.
And what I find particularly useful about this style of event and this type of setting is what you learn here can apply to any one of those professions, any one of those roles, any one of those career paths or levels or whatever you are at.
How are we going to go and advance ourselves? And the only way we're going to do that is by looking forward and seeing what is next, what's on the horizon, and how are we going to get there.
How do you solve the right problems at the right times and create those opportunities along the way, bringing people on that journey?
I would say come, because it's so different.
It's not about all the dealing with the past and how PMOs were typically run in the earlier days. This is the evolution. This is the next phase or next generation of PMOs.
Has been refreshing, to be honest.
To me, it's been so invaluable.
For anybody who has the opportunity to come, I would 100% recommend coming.
And it's going to be here in San Diego. Good people, good climate. There's no better reason to come.
So from that perspective, I think it's been a fantastic event.
Be prepared to be engaged.